Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Baja Dad on the Couch. My name is Curtis. Um, in this channel, we're going to be speaking about everything containing dads. Um, at one point, I was a stay-at-home dad. Now, I'm a dad working. My kids are obviously living. Well, it's not obvious, but they're living away with me at the moment because of circumstances beyond our control. But that's all things that we're working towards, and I do believe in the statement that says once one person's mess is a person's messenger. So, um, yes, the first topic today we'll be speaking about ways to make parenting more interesting. Either some of them contains more like when you're away from your kids, or some of them are also like when you're living with your kids at home. And there's things you could do on the weekends. There's things you could do when you just want to just make stuff out of the ordinary. Just break stuff up, from day to day. We just have a set routine or schedule and we want to just switch it up because, after all, variety is the spice of life. Now, we all love our kids, and from day to day, life could feel like it's going in slow motion. It feels like it's just like a one-way train heading towards nowhere. And with the bills and life and just everything that's going on nowadays, we need to have fun. We need to switch it up, like I said. Now, we are not here to add pressure to anyone, only just relieve pressure, relief, add joy. And yes, that's pretty much what we're here for. Just give tips, just communicate. Obviously, I'll be waiting to hear what you all have to say in the comments below and whatnot. So, yes. So, there is no perfect parenting, as you know. Sometimes we got to switch it up. There is ways to obviously do that. And the first one is theme night switch ups. So most of these are like maybe weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, Sunday, weekend. We could do different stuff. So the first one is theme night switch ups. So you could pick one theme for the week, either like a color dinner or backwards night. You know, you could decide what food you want to decide to cook this weekend. It could be pancakes for lunch or for dinner. Switch it up, instead of for breakfast. That's something different. Let kids decide what roles, or you could have like a DJ night. Have decide what kids are gonna be DJing, which will definitely be fun. You have a little house party, everybody's breaking down, making their moves and all that stuff. I think that's a good idea. Now, if you do something like a charcuterie board, excuse me, you could have like all red snacks or cheeses or something fancy. That is one way to definitely switch it up and have fun with the family. Just make it different, just out of the ordinary, because kids do like different stuff, just like us parents. And another way is micro adventures after dinner. So maybe after dinner, you could maybe go for a walk, do like a treasure hunt. For instance, my family and I, we were living in Mexico until a couple of years ago, and we used to love, just if you know anything about Mexico, Mexico is a lovely, just family oriented place, man, and I miss it so much. We had to leave because of circumstances beyond our control, but it was such a nice place to just enjoy life, man, and just enjoy nature. Just the whole, the schools, the whole culture is just family oriented, man, and I loved it for that. I certainly loved it for that. Um, for this one example, you could go treasure hunting, maybe hiking. We used to do this. We used to do this one hike. It was looking over the whole of Ensenada. You could see the port all the way over to La Bufadora, and it was just sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it's clear, and you could just see over the whole landscape, you can call it. And it was just such a peaceful, nice place. We would take our dog and just go up, just spend a couple hours. Sometimes we would take a little a little igloo, a little snack bag, and we would just obviously I'll be doing it because I'm the dad in it. But yeah, it's that is just a nice place, man. You just enjoy the family time. Enjoy the family time. Um, Another one is co-learning many projects. My family travels a lot. Um, every time we travel, especially we encourage the kids to do a travel journal, which is learning about the environment. Even when they came to see me over the summer, I took a lot of pictures, just memories from my Google and whatnot from my Google. They come up every once in a while. And I took pictures, which is good for knowledge, is good for to learn about Preston, like, because I'm living in Preston at the moment. You learn about different towns, cities, the culture, different stuff. So stuff like that is good projects to learn. It's kids. I think traveling. It's not only about spending money. It's about spending time. It's about creating memories. The kids learn, you learn, and just being with each other. It's quality time. Is definitely something that is worth doing. I'm a strong believer that traveling and spending quality time with the kids is more than worth it. Um, this one I really love. So it's called Storytime Remix. So you'll decide what story you're gonna tell, what topic you're going into, and each person adds in 2 sentences to the topic. So I guess you could go around maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times, and everyone put 2 minutes in. And that reminds me of I went to see some friends last week in Bradford, and actually in Northampton, closer down to London area, and we childhood friends. We met up and we had so much fun, and we were the Sunday before I came back home. We had we had a phone and we were just playing each other's music, whatever music we felt like we were playing, and it almost reminded me of that. Everyone had 2 songs or 1 song on a playlist, and we just go around, and pretty much that's the same premise of the 2 minute, too many sentences for the story. So if you use a prompt, you can record it, and maybe on a long a long trip one day with your family, you could just listen to it and just laugh and just make memories, man. And the reason why this works because your language grows, your giggle and grow, your bond grows. And one of my son, my youngest Ezra, he has a speech. It's called a speech delay. So he stutters a bit, and all these family oriented activities helps with his speech. It helps him to get confidence. And he's gone through a lot of phases now. Him not wanting to speak and all that stuff. And he's getting a bit older now, so he's been working with him with therapists and whatnot, professionals, and he's really getting his speech together, and it's a lovely thing because we're used to it now. He's used to us. His confidence is definitely growing, which is one thing that he was struggling with at first, and it was very, very frustrating to see. And I love that for him that he's growing, he's getting more confident, and he's killing it now, man. Although you could hear it in his speech, his pronunciations, which is all I'm working with him and all that stuff. And his mom was working with him, even from a distance. I'm still working with him. With technology and all that stuff, WhatsApp groups, the chat and video chat, all that helping him with his homework. It's all good. And I'm working with what I have, the situation that I have at the moment, and that's all you can ask for, man. So that one was Storytime Remix. The other one is Chores and Quests. Now, this one could be very helpful for parents who have kids who don't like doing chores. You could call it a remix. This one, you could have your kids maybe wanting to look for, you call it like a sock rescue or whatever names you want to call it. They can clean their room while they're looking for whatever sock it is, or put 2 socks, find a pair of socks together, put them together. Um, Maybe put on some music and just have fun doing it. kids kids enjoy having fun. And if you could incorporate fun with productivity, that is pretty much a sweet spot for kids to do stuff, I think. So playing music, you're like maybe messing about, but obviously getting stuff done, cleaning up the house, making up the beds and putting away dishes and all that stuff. As long as everyone's having fun and being productive, it's all good. And the reason why this works is because it reduces stress and it builds momentum. So they will love what they do. And if they realize they can have fun while they're being productive, it will more encourage them to do it also. The next one is called Kitchen Passport Nights. So as I said, we travel a lot. I'm living in Britain at the moment. The kids are in the US. We were living in Mexico up in a couple of years ago. We were there for about 3.5, 4 years. And we've eaten Spanish food. We've eaten all sorts of foods. I'm from the Caribbean. My wife is from the Caribbean. Um, Even within the Caribbean, my father is from Montserrat. My mom's from Dominica. So there's differences in foods there. So for the kitchen passport nights, we can decide whatever dish or cultural dish you want to cook for that night. It could be one, it could be multiple, or maybe everyone do their own little thing. You could have a little passport, just stamp a little, sheet of paper saying whatever passport, like a fake stamp passport, nothing too serious, just to make it innovative and make it more, just fun. Um, have them stamp the passports and invite the kids to plate their food. Just sometimes we just make a mess if they need to, Although it's hard for us as parents, we're the one who always clean up the messes. So it's hard to see kids make the mess and just kind of enjoy it in the time. But sometimes we just have to lay our guard down a bit and just enjoy for the moment. But yes, I think that is a nice idea for dishes. The kids love tacos. The kids love tacos. I love tacos. Oh, we killed some tacos in Mexico. Memories. Anyways, I digress. This works because they open up the taste buds and they get pride in what they eat, what they make, what they help prepare. They prepare to eat. Um, yes, they take pride in what they do. We all take pride in what we do, especially when we do it well. Um, Kindness hunt. This one, you set a daily kindness target. I have 3 boys who's living within the house with us at the moment. Well, extended, but yes. My boys do tend to fuss like all kids do, but they could have a kindness target into which they want to help out. Um, Hide paper hearts to place where kindness happens. Celebrate a bedtime with a sentence about it. When they're finished, whatever kindness they've done for the day, write it down, chart it, and it helps bring awareness of what they can do and help others and how it helps them feel, how it makes them feel. It could be at home, it could be at school. Either they help their siblings with maybe homework or help an old lady cross the street, per se. Yes, but yes, that is another way of letting kids know that kindness, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. Even saying good morning is kind because sometimes you don't know the hardships people are going through. Just a kind good morning or hello, how are you doing? Have a blessed day. God bless you. Goes a long way. You never know. You never know. The third to last one is tech free power hour. Yeah, with the young kids nowadays not being on their phone, that is a bit of torture. To be honest, most of us we're addicted to our phones. So I think we all need a couple of days head start, a little preview in terms of when we'll be doing it, just to get mentally prepared for it. So it could be like a window of maybe from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, and everyone just sit down, relax, play family games, charades, Pictionary, a puzzle sprint, or even something like Monopoly. Monopoly would take, Monopoly, when we play Monopoly, that takes hours and hours, and the little boys think they could try to outsmart me and their mom. Yes, but yes, that is something fun. And the whole point of this is to just keep expectations low. It's all about togetherness. It's not about who wins or who loses. It's fun over achievement. So whoever wins, you'll just have fun and enjoy, cheer each other on, just teamwork. Families is teamwork. I keep telling these kids that we're a team, we love each other, family first, and then you spread outside. So I think that is one way to do that. It shows presence, it keeps presence on the spotlight, and that's what it does. Um, parent parent kid role swap minutes. So this is interesting. But this you need to be specific with this. You need to be rules, like set rules, because what it is, the parents and the kids swap roles. So the kids become the parents and parents become the kids. And yeah, knowing my kids, they would try to go crazy with this, but I think this is a good role to show empathy, sympathy towards the other's roles. You would do it for maybe a couple minutes. Maybe the more you do it, the longer period of time you can allow this game to go on for. And you could debrief after the game is finished. You can debrief each other with few sentences, just stating how you feel about it, and it really shows empathy. It shows from the other side of it how you feel, um, how it makes you feel to be in control or vice versa, being the parent, being the child, and yeah, yeah. Empathy grows on both sides in this game. It grows on both sides. Now, the last one is Backyard Science Sparks. So this is pretty much doing some light-hearted backyard science experiments. On social media, there's that experiment is the Pepsi with the what's the name of that sweet? The white little round sweet that you put into the into the Pepsi. You shut it real fast, and then it explodes. Sometimes it explodes into the bottle, or sometimes you don't get to close it enough, and it just sprays. I forgot the name of it, but yes, little stuff like that. You could try like soda vinegar rockets or seed races in clear cups. Um, whatever experiments that you think you wanna use. My kids does this one with the washing up liquid, and they do some little shenanigans with it, and it just becomes like